Liberty's men's swimming and diving team is ready to turn heads and make a big splash in their inaugural season, as members of the team are excited for the opportunity to be a part of the first-year program.
Being part of a first-year team is something I always wanted to do. I've been swimming for about 8 years now, and coming into Liberty, I was a little questionable because it was a club team, but now being here and seeing how hard the practices are and how seriously Coach Parker takes the team, it's definitely great to know I'm on something that can be an amazing team down the road.
Explaining to these guys, some of these guys that we have on our team had D1 offers to swim NCAA, and after they learned of what our program was going to look like, the facilities that we're going to have here in just a month or two with the new natatorium, as well as the support from the university, it becomes a much easier sell to them to be a part of this program. Really where they see, for a lot of these guys, it was bringing them in, walking them around campus, telling them what we have at our disposal, and once they see that, they kind of catch hold of the vision, then they're all about it. So it's been cool for them to see what we have here, and also without really even trying, we've built a very, very well-rounded team between all the different events that you could put someone in a swim meet.
The team is led by triathlon and cycling head coach Parker Spencer, and though the team is only a few weeks in, they are already adopting to his coaching style.
Parker's an incredible guy. He knows what he's talking about. He has a lot of science behind the training, and it's really cool to just learn from him and to experience how he trains and how he sets his practices up. And I think the guys have really done well adapting to it. He's tough for sure, but he's also very encouraging and has a lot of wisdom to share with these guys, and I couldn't be any more happier with what he's doing, and I love being under him as an assistant coach.
He has the mindset of do what you're going to do in a meet at practice, and that's going to get you to where you want to go. And so he and Heath have been a great dynamic duo, really, and they've pushed us in practice. We've done things that each set of practice, each part of practice is specifically designed for a purpose for you to know, you know what you're going to do to get better. And so it's very clearly stated, and we've just been working our tails off.
The team has already begun the year off to a great start after an impressive debut at the Old Dominion Fall Invitational, where the team would take first in dominating fashion.
It's one of those things where, like, you stand there on the deck, you're watching your swimmers swim, and you know, man, we've got a really solid team. But then it's another thing actually watch it take place in a meet and seeing, like, wow, we have a team that really could contend for a national championship here.
A lot of teams might have several fast swimmers, but our depth extended across all strokes, all distances, and you know the depth and the speed that we have is something that a lot of schools can't rival. And the score showed that on this past Saturday that the other teams just couldn't hang with that level of depthness and just pure speed.
Sometimes that the day in and day out can get stressful and can get overwhelming at times, but then when they really see that where they've been working as hard as they have in the pool and the success that it's going to bring in a meet, it was just all around a great experience for them and for us as a coaching staff to see all of that hard work pay off.
Well, coming off of a strong performance from the team's first meet, the team is expected to continue its wave of success throughout the season.
Expectations for the rest of the year is definitely high. We had a very strong first meet, so we can only go up from here. I definitely think we're going to be training for the national title, but I think we have a strong outlook in the future.
We really have our eyes set on winning nationals, and we're excited that we're able to do that and hopefully take nationals as a first-year program to really launch us into the years to come after that.
From the very first meeting, I told these guys that it's important to dream big as an athlete. Like, especially here at Liberty, we're given a ton of support from the administration. And something like this is not far-fetched for you to say, let's go win a national title and do it in the first year, especially with the guys that we brought in. And so from the very first moment that I've talked to all of them, I told them that's the goal. That's what they need to start believing in. At first, I know that some of them thought I was a little crazy, but now, after seeing the success that they're having during workouts, seeing the success of this first meet, everyone's like, all right, I mean, we had over 20 national qualifying times in this past meet where we pretty much qualified the vast majority of our team to go to the national championship in the very first meet when they've only been training hard for one hard training block. So really, it's learning from the success that we've already had, using that momentum to go into the next meet, but always doing it with a goal-driven mindset of going to a national championship and going in to win.